if you ask someone to describe something, most probably you'll come across the word good quite a lot, huh? So you ask your friend, how was this movie? And they'll be like, it was a good movie, it was a good book, it was a good trip, it was a good whatnot. So everything is good. But that's pretty basic, which is why we need precise words when you're describing something good. Just like how we have precise words when you're describing something bad. So let's talk about a few words that you can use instead of the word good when you're describing something. So the first one is food. We love eating. I think most of us love eating. I love eating, and I think I haven't come across a person who doesn't really like eating. So when you like a particular food, instead of saying the food was nice or the food was good, you can say it was delicious or it was tasty. Instead of saying it was good food, it was delicious, the food was delicious or the food was tasty. And then we have a movie. So if you happen to watch a good movie, you can say it was an absorbing movie, or it was an exciting movie, or it was an interesting movie, all right? And then we have book. When a book is good, you can say it was a fascinating movie, it was a gripping book, or it was, let's say, an entertaining book, all right? And it was an absorbing book as well, yeah. And then comes a trip. If a trip was good, you can say it was a pleasant trip or it was an enjoyable trip. All right, you've gone on, like say, on a trip with your friends, and then you happen to enjoy the trip a lot, then you can say it was a pleasant trip or it was an enjoyable trip. And then we have player. If you have a particular player that you know that you're really fascinated about and you find them to be a good player, then you can say he's a skillful player or he's a fine player. And then comes acting. If you find an actor to be good, then you can say he or she is an impressive actor. Now finally, we all have those friends who are pretty good at giving advice. So if you have come across a piece of advice that you think is really good, then you can describe it by saying it was a useful, helpful or handy piece of advice, all right? So that was it. If you want to know more about the courses that we provide at English House, don't forget to click on the link below.
English House. WhatsApp-ലൂടെ get learning bros. IELTS മുതൽ juniors വരെ spoken English-ലെ പൊടിയാണ് bros.
വാട്സാപ്പിലൂടെ കേരളത്തെ ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ സൂപ്പറാക്കുന്നത് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ഹൗസ്.
Reason English House.